BUCS is back, and it's bigger than ever.
We've got a man in the corner, and it's caught!
Can he hold them off? The roof will be raised in Breaststroke.
Like an enemy in the night, mission impossible for two.
Both teams hungry, desperate to win that title.
Glasses of milk for everyone all around afterwards, I think, and you should be milking every moment, and that's what we're going to introduce. Milk Every Moment, a new campaign to help students understand the benefit of milk on their sporting performance. An affordable, natural, versatile and widely available choice after exercise. Milk provides a whole host of nutrients, vitamins and minerals to help fuel your workouts. A great option if you are on a budget.
What's your favourite recipe to make using milk?
Mac and cheese. I was going to go with strawberry milk. Pancakes.
Yeah. Nice.
With that in mind, let's talk about milk, and BUCS being proud to promote the Milk Every Moment campaign.
Milk provides high quality protein which helps support muscle growth and repair, and B vitamins to assist with energy release. A glass of milk is great for refueling and repairing those tired muscles after a physical match.
A big warm welcome back to Ponsford International Sports Centre for the final day of the BUCS Short Course Championships 2024. Our poolside officials are making their way out onto the boom so we can get underway. We do not hang around here. Thank you for joining me online. We're here all day, as we have been Friday and Saturday, right through to the evening session. Well, I say evening. This afternoon's final starts at 3:30, so we'll just about dip into the evening during ceremonies. We kick off a little bit earlier this morning at 9 o'clock, which is around about a minute away. We're going to see our first lot of swimmers making their way to poolside in just a few seconds. And as always in these morning sessions, you will have the 4 fastest heats in each event. We've got the 100 IM, 200 fly, 50 freestyle, 200 breaststroke, 50 back, 400 free, and the 200 medley team relays. Always end with a relay, best way to finish every single day and session. All bar one are qualifying for finals later. Only the 400 free that's different. We'll see the first southern heats in that one, and we'll swim heat number 8 in the final. That's the assumed gold-silver medal race. We'll get onto that when we get there. There's definitely a different feeling around Ponsford this morning. It's a little bit tired as opposed to Friday and Saturday morning. I'm not sure who went out last night. I'm sure none of the athletes, surely. But there's just an ambience of let's just work our way into this morning. And we will build up once again to our final session. It'll be the 9th session of the weekend, or 18th if you include the men's pool, of course. If this is the first time you're tuning in this weekend, my name's Ewan. I'll be covering the North Pool. That is going to be the women's competition until the final session. Then we combine the female and the open male. If you're tuning in to watch a open male part of the competition, you want to listen to my colleague Jono, who joined me in the final session last night. He is covering the open male pool, or the South Pool, which we'll just catch glimpses of when the girls are at the turning end. And already, look at that. Our swimmers ready to go. And yes, we are going to start with heat number 11. Our 4 fastest heats in each event. And then later on this morning from, well, 10 past 12, just sneaking into the afternoon, we have the earlier heats. That's where we get the bulk of the action taking part, and we all converge from 3:30 for our finals. Up first in heat 1, heat 11, I do it as well, heat 11. This is the 100 metre IM. Got Amelia Osborne, Phoebe McNicholas, Zoe Holligan, Naomi Parker, Lily Brabin, Alicia Cookson, Amelia Stone, Sophie Baker, Grace Pointer and Elise Cousins. Parker goes sub 30 to 50 metres. Now the entry times here are 106s and a 107, so that's a blistering pace to kick off with. Of course, the breaststroke slows things down ever so slightly. Then we kick back on with the freestyle final 25. I do enjoy the 100 IM, 25 metres only of each stroke. Don't really get time to get into any sort of rhythm. I'll be absolutely on the ball. Alicia Cookson for Sheffield Hallam is just going to take the win, 106.06. Halfway lead at Naomi Parker in second. And just near the bottom there, Phoebe McNicholas in third place. Cookson and Parker going sub 107 for the first time. Heat number 12, Scarlett Russell, Emma Johansson, Kirsten Harvey, Lily Booker, Anna Morgan, Hannah Woodcock, Paige van der Westhues, Beth Robinson, Izzy Goodwin and Charlotte O'Leary. In fact, no Anna Morgan for Edinburgh Napier. You might see a little bit of that on our final day. We've seen very few empty lanes so far this weekend. But of course, as things progress, get a little bit tired, maybe pick up a little injury here or there, or you're in a couple of finals that you've already overachieved. Not saying that is the case with Anna Morgan, but often is a story to tell. Look at that, a couple of them turning 28s. Hannah Woodcock and Lily Booker. Now we may drop from 106s straight down to 102s or 3s this time. We're in our cyclically seeded heats. Bang on that, aren't we? 102.5 for Woodcock and just above for Booker. Westhues bang on 106. There are 20 spots up for grabs in the finals. We've got the B final and then the medal final. Will 106 for Paige be good enough? Have to wait and see. 2 more heats to come. Plus, of course, the first 10 later on. But these are in seeded order. 99% of the time, or even more, the 10 medal finalists will come from these really last 3 heats, potentially 4. That's making the large assumption that the qualifying times are current form. Just a delay in getting these heats 12 times confirmed by our officials downstairs. If you're not in venue, what happens is the times are red to begin with, they're finishing times in red, and then when those times turn blue, they've been confirmed by our officials in the timing suite. That's not happened yet. There can be delays for several reasons. Sometimes there might be a DQ. It might just be because of the missing lane and the computer's going, I'm not sure. But, get it resolved ASAP. Plenty of you more now joining the channel. Thank you for tuning in a little bit earlier than usual for the last couple of days. There we go. And there was a DQ. Charlotte O'Leary in lane 9 for Oxford, unfortunately. No change at the top for Woodcock and Booker. Heat number 13, Jade Blake, Izzy Lee, Kirsten Powell, Caitlin Ebbidge, Honey Osrin, Nellie Kinch, Sienna Robinson, Rebecca Amor, Daisy Dewsbury and Millie Fields. So a couple of sub 103s, and on the entry times, anything sub 105 will pretty much nail on a time for the medal final, but always wait for confirmation once all the heats are done. I can just look at stats and make a fairly well estimated guess based on qualifiers. Honey Osrin 104, Caitlin Ebbidge 104.69. They should be absolutely fine. Izzy Lee 104.99 as well. Yeah, it looks good to me. Nellie Kinch on the peripherals at 105.5, as is Sienna Robinson. One more heat to come. Heat 14, Julia Pavlik, Holly McGill, Charlotte Williams, Anna Farrow, Katie Goodburn, Florence Tinsley, Emily Morgan-Hughes, Abigail Miles, Freya Colberts and Erin O'Meara. And no Holly McGill in lane number 1. A strong butterfly, ever so important in these ever very short IMs. You can give yourself a really good head start if that's a powerful stroke for you. Williams, Colbert and Tinsley. In fact, 5 in Goodburn and Farrow also comfortably sub 30 seconds. So we're on for a few more sub 5 here. Or sub 105. Look at these, 4 down the middle, and then over in lane number 8, Freya Colbert. One of these standout swimmers in the British team, as well as here at BUCS. And this will not be a surprise to see a win from lane number 8 with her quality. 102.50, 103s, 104s. Yeah, sub 105 is going to be the time for the finals. I think we've seen roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there, 10 of them over 105. Looking at the B final, in my calculation, those will be confirmed, of course, by our timekeepers. Everything you need, by the way, for this event, including schedules, results. If you click on, if you're watching online on your phone, just minimize the screen a little bit so you've got access to the YouTube page, and then you'll be able to see a link to the BUCS page where you have access to all of the schedule, results, how the day runs, the rules, entries, etc., etc., all at your fingertips. Now, in the men's pool right now, there's heat number 1 of the 200 fly, just one swimmer in that. as we move on to the female 200 butterfly. Again, 4 fastest heats. And in fact, well, there's only 4 heats because we're starting with heat number 1, which is a huge rarity. So there's 39 entrants in this event. 20 of them, half, are going to make it into finals. So this is a shootout, isn't it? And that big cheer you hear is for young Mr. Anderson Loke over in Heat 1 in the men's pool. Just swum a solo 200 butterfly. And he's got a big smile on his face. Yeah, sees the funny side as well. Look at this, 3 girls going for it down the middle. In the pool you got Aislinn Maloney, Isabel Sharp, Alyssa Goodbrand, Rebecca Augier, Tony Jameson, Catherine Boddy, Emma Creaney, Alice Bainey-Hamilton and Jasmine Coleman. And it is Jameson, Boddy and Creaney that are just edging away. Sub 230s is what we're looking at for this 200 fly. And in the Heat 4, we actually go sub 210. Crikey. So this will need to be huge swims from these girls in this opening heat if they want to be involved in either of the finals. If you're watching online, feel free to drop in a message to the chat box. Empty at the minute, so if you send a message in now, I can guarantee it's going to be read. In fact, Angela Somerville has put a message in. Good morning, everyone. Good luck to everyone competing. Absolutely right. Well done, Angela. I concur with that. Every single swimmer here, regardless of finishing time, heat position, medalists, everyone's here because they're the best at universities across the UK. Tony Jameson, a 2:23.95. Over 3 seconds quicker than a qualifier. Well done, Tony. Catherine Boddy, 2:27. And Emma Creaney, they were the top 3 throughout, weren't they? Go sub 2:30. Heat 2 swimmers on the starting blocks. I always find it interesting to see who lines up from what side of the blocks. So on that occasion, just one swimmer, Olivia Hunter, rising onto the blocks from the right-hand side. Every other swimmer standing onto the blocks from the left. And I think that is the much more predominant side to rise onto from. We've got good luck to Alana Burns-Atkin in the 200 fly from Jason. Thank you, Jason. Wow, she's right now. In fact, that is the young lady we just saw rise onto the block from the, I'm going to call it the opposite side. And look at that, she leads. It's a thing. Maybe. Hey, let's follow this little trend. Is it just superstition? Who knows? Elsewhere across the pool, we've got Georgia Gussie, Ella Bloxage, Olivia Hunter, Alana Burns-Atkin, Lucy Grieve, Catherine Elin, Naomi Parker, Matilda Ransom, Chloe Butler and Maddie Latimer-Hicks. Halfway, Grieve, Elin and Burns-Atkin. Second consecutive heat where we've had a little, what's the collective name for a group of swimmers? a wave of swimmers. A pack feels more accurate. We have a good luck message to Anna Stansfield for the 200 fly from Kathy. Anna goes in our next heats. So you've arrived just in time, Kathy. Well done. And here we come then into the wall. It will be Lucy Grief for Sterling. 2:13.89. She can go. In fact, almost 5 seconds faster than that, but that should be 2:13.89. That should be absolutely fine for a spot in the medal final. I'll make no more predictions other than the absolute guarantees, because of course the 200 butterfly compared to the 100 IM, it's quite a bigger variation in times. Catherine Elin second place, Alana Burns-Atkin picking up third, 2:14s and 2:15s respectively. Have to wait and see where that qualifies for them for the potentially the two finals we have later on tonight. Several more this time. It was an anomaly. A real 50-50 split left or right. I wonder if you're left or right-handed, what feels more natural to rise from that side? Because they all start right foot forward. I think I'm reading something into nothing here, aren't I? Going down a rabbit hole with no bottom. Heat 3, Anna Stansfield, Zara Davies, Alice Weston, Fleur Lewis, Kira Schlossen, Shannon Stott, Charlotte Johnson, Oriana Wheelers, Lara Turner and Gabrielle Lessing. Good luck to Evie, Heat 4 fly from Marjan from Zoe Froud. Kathy Stansfield will be watching this one closely with Anna in lane 0. Look at Schlossen and Stott go, leading the field already. Not even at halfway. They do come in with 2:08s and 2:11s on the entries. Outside it's mid-2 teens and into the 20s. So this is a predictable breakaway. It's one of those events, the 200 fly, which is rarely, you know, not many swimmers will go, yeah, 200 fly, that sounds like my type of event. It's by far and away the most difficult, unless you're comparing it to the 1500 free. But we do get a lot less entrants. To give you an example, right, up next is the 50-metre freestyle. There are 31 heats in that. 31. In the 200 fly, there's 4. So any swimmer taking part in these 4 heats, I don't care what their finishing times are, it's a hats off for giving it a go, taking on the beast. There's a lot of physio and stretching required to be proficient in the fly. Shannon Stott for Sheffield Hallam Home University, 2:11.49. That is absolutely in the final. Say likewise for Kiara Schlossen, 2:14. See her again later in the medal race. Charlotte Johnson and Oriana Wheelers have to wait and see what 2:17 gets them. Move on to our final heat for the time being in the 200 fly. Olivia Sheehan, Kate Baxter, Poppy Babert, Maisie Elliott, Laura Stevens, Lucy Fox, Megan Davies, Tash McDonnell, Evie Belt and Isabel Morgan. No Olivia Sheehan, 0. Laura Stevens in 4, one of the, I make it 10 of the British Olympic team from Paris here this weekend. She is one of them, the Loughborough athlete, at 2:04.94 per entry. It's fair to say that Laura Stevens is the absolute bang-on bookies' favourite for this one. She is the current world champion in the 200 fly. And that in Doha this year. Subsequently named in the British Olympic team. Also European champion in Budapest 4 years ago, and in the Commonwealth Games 2 years ago, silver in the 200 fly. She's also been involved in, naturally, the medley races too, where I'm sure you can guess which leg she picks up. 25 years of age, might be her last BUCS championship, depending on her studies. And taken this one absolutely by storm. 2:04.94 coming in. She was 4 seconds quicker than anybody else in the field. She's going to be the only girl to go sub 2:10, 2:09.23. Lucy Fox will join her in the final, and I'd say Maisie Elliott will as well. Megan Davies, there's quite a few in the 2:17 range. A couple of them are going to sneak in, a couple will just miss out and take part in the B final. All the results are available online for you. Just use the link in the information box below the YouTube stream. You might have to just press the back button to get that up on your screen. And now we go into a polar opposite event. It's the 50-metre freestyle. These will be the fastest swims we see across the entire weekend in the female competition. And this is heat number 28. Yes, that many entrants, that many qualifiers. Brabin, Wriggle, Turnbull, Jones, Aspinall, Patel, Humphrey, Stead, Liu and Powell. They've all entered on 26 seconds and a little bit. In fact, there's 28 hundredths of a second between all 10 entry times. Melissa Turnbull, 26.22. And that is half a second. I'm just trying to work out her maths there. Half a second quicker than her entry. Then Turnbull, Aspinall and Head were your top three, or Stead, sorry. So that's an indicator of what is required. There's plenty of, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, about a dozen entrants that have come in with 25 and something. So 26 and a bit might not be enough, we'll see. Roberts, Chapman, Nulty, Morgan, Davies, Hammerlane, Holligan, Nuziel, and Flannery. In 4, E.B. Davis for Sterling, and in 6, he has been Hammerlane for Harriet Watt. They're your top 2. There we go, 25s for both of them. And in 3rd place, Amy Davies, just outside by 800ths. So Davis, Hammerlane, and Davies. Two more heats for the time being. This will be heat number 30, and the swimmer's just been asked to clear the pool by the side. And the reason that probably is to be honest, if you're in lane 4 and 5 here, and the race starts, you've got potentially 24.5 seconds to get out before you start to affect the next race. Harriet Rogers in this one, 24.75 entry. Especially naturally in the 4x50s we've had on both evenings, there is not time to get out because there might be 5 or so seconds between your competitors starting their final leg and you starting yours, depending on how your team's done. So yes, we do have swimmers sort of stranded in the middle of the lane ropes, just waiting for a chance to get out. In this one, Dickinson, Mishenko, Podger, Klein, Rogers, Devine, Woodcock, Audrey Lau, Marshall and Morgan. It's the thinnest, the finest of margins to be successful in these 50 freestyles. Everything's got to go bang on right, and it's only 9:30. Laura Devine though, 27.58, 25.89 for both Rogers and Klein. So at the moment, sub-26 is good for the medal final, with one more heat to come. But you've got 4 swimmers in it that can go sub-26. Somebody might get squeezed out here. From lane 0, Corsi, Crawley, Van der Westhues, De Groot, Fiedkiewicz, Goodburn, Smith, Paisley, Pavlik and Burgess. Now look at lane 4 there, Cornelia Fiedkiewicz for Loughborough. Even out of the blocks, you could see she was ahead. She's the fastest entrant, 24.17. Wow, fastest time too, 25.10 for Fiedkiewicz. Sophie de Groot and Zoe Corsi also going sub-26, as did Katie Goodburn, Annabelle Smith. I think we might have a sub-26 that doesn't make it into the final. Fiedkiewicz on top though, the Polish national, competed at the Tokyo Olympics in the 4x1 medley, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. And And now we move on to the 200 breaststroke. Heats 3, 4, 5 and 6. See our lineup already. From lane 0, Newcastle's Lily Curran, Manchester's Anna-Marie Hyder, Bradford Constance Mia, Edinburgh's Isabella McGeorge, Cardiff Met's Katie Rees, Bath's Eleanor Valentine Bull, Nottingham's Ellie Ward, Plymouth's Ruby Varney, Stirling's Jess Schultz, and in 9, Northumbria's Megan Cairns. Ah, hang on, no, this has been reworked, hasn't it? This is a different starting lineup. So yeah, from lane 0, it's Jess Schultz in 0 for Stirling. In 1, Ruby Varney. In 2, Ellie Ward. In 3, Eleanor Valentine Bull. In 4, Sophia Suarez Caulfield. In 5, Katie Rees. In 6, Isabella McGeorge. In 7, Constance Mia. In 8, Anna-Maria Hyder. And in 9, Lily Ella Curran. That was reworked really late on this morning. So just a bit of a change around in positions. A good luck message to Jess. That's Jess Schultz in lane 0 from Carolyn Ray. Thank you very much. Oh, we've got some tunes on in the venue. Not sure if you can hear that. Natalie and Brulia Torn.
pool. And all hit with that end. Naked leading away from Norfolk, 23.11. Going from the Brooks is still out in front. There's George Still and Sterling. Oh, let's read those times on the big screen. It's so slightly vague at the moment. Stages over here at Norfolk. So we have got the screen back to the left of Rasmus and get this time probably 2:28.47 at the morning. This sort of shot leading away over the Southall 29.41 and that's 2 minutes under 30 seconds and this is second and 100% under 30. In the North Ball, heat 5.
Right. Alright, send you 30 quid to wipe off shed 7. Alright.
In Southall, turning back towards the finishing line. 25 meters on E6 on about 200 meters Breaststroke. And as you see, cut 2:13.46. First time in heat number 6. Just over 8% line, right Griffiths from Sheffield Gallup. Third quickest in E6. In the South Pool, he's 7.
No, I was up there, so
called the Brassington gets their first head of Robertson. And the Yankee on the third stop. 2:29.96 of Brassington. Just over 10 minutes second line. Robertson and Shelby. 2:34.4. Breaststroke.
President of the swimming club. We're gonna higher aspirations than that. So sorry for the lack of comms over the last couple of heats. We are hopefully back up and running now. In the water, Hannah Poulter, Caris O'Reilly, Caitlin Hartley, Emily Farr, Lily Booker, Leah Schlossen, Morgan Brand, Kavita Sekon, Michaela Glenister and Cora Lanham. We're looking at around about 2:30 to squeeze into one of, or the A final, where the medals are up for grabs. I make it, we've had 8 times so far of 2:30 and below. Lily Booker will make it another. Likely Leah Schlossen will also go sub 2.5 minutes. We've got a Come On Grace, we've got Glenister for president on the YouTube chat. Please keep your messages coming in. Lily Booker will book her place in the medal final and in the central lanes too. Leah Schlossen will do likewise. And based on my maths, I think Emily Farr and Cora Lanham might miss out, but they'll nab places in the B final. That is just from what I have seen. That is not mathematically calculated. So do just bear that in mind. All the results and the schedules are online. As soon as they are collated, you'll see who's made it into what race. We now move on to the 50 backstroke. Gosh, this won't take long, will it? 4 fastest heats in the 50 back. The girls are ready. Got Harris, Block, Marston, Stewart, Wriggle, Weston, Liu, Davies, Goulby and Soper. And here we are, well, we're on sub 30 as an absolute must to get into the top 20. And ideally sub 29. Sophie Weston for Bath is going to comfortably lead the way in our first heat, 29-24. Great start to proceedings. And she is the only woman to go sub 2:30. Lucy Block ever so close, 30.01. And Connie Davies, 30.05. This is heat number 17. And see Katie Rose, Bay Jones, Melissa Manring, Sophie Shaw, Molly Garrett, Florence Tinsley, Marie Woods, Holly McGill, Amy Shields and Neve Pountney. So one time under 30 in this heat and for the next two heats. Every swimmer has an entry time sub half a minute. Nice start in two for Mannering of Strathclyde. Strong turns in the middle for Garrett, Tinsley and Wood. Molly Garrett, no, Tinsley for Stirling, 28.58, there we go. 28.70 Molly Garrett. Wow, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Sub 30 seconds, 6 in fact. Garrett, Mannering, Wood, Shaw and Shields. Wow, that puts a cat amongst the pigeons for these qualifiers. And much like the 50 free, or the fly, or the backstroke now, the butterfly as well. It will be, it's literally, somebody will miss out on the medal final by hundredths of a second. And somebody will squeeze in by the same margin, of course. 30 seconds for everything to go right. Mana Patel, Izzy Lee, Isabel Eiley, Caitlin Nebbage, Joanna Hall, Sophie de Groot, Scarlett Major, Laura Ann Marshman, Charlotte O'Leary and Hannah Willis. Caitlin Nebbage for Stirling is going to lead by fingernails into, but 4 of them into the wall. Wow, that is close to a tie. 28.43 for Gemma Hall, 28.45 Caitlin Nebbage and 28.51 Scarlett Major. 0.15 of a second between your top 4, all under 28.6. We've got a lot of heats coming up in the 400 free shortly, so get your messages in for them. Because that's a heat declared winner event or fastest heat later on tonight. We're going to see all heats in that right now. There's going to be 7 of them coming up. One more to come, though, in the 50 back, containing Ella Williams, Elizabeth Hunt, Charlie Joyce, Honey Osrin, Lauren Cox, Neve Ward, Molly Nolte, Yasmin Hammerlane, Mia Collier and Rachel Saunders. Lauren Cox, 27.05. her entry. Leads the way. She has represented England in the Commonwealth Games. Got a World Championship bronze in Fukuoka last year in the 50 back, and she'll set the fastest time in the heats at 27.68, the only girl to go sub 28. And she was joined sub 29 by Hammerlane, Ward and Collier. In fact, Nolte squeezed under 2 in 28.94. But Lauren Cox, the backstroke specialist, will take lane 4 in our medal final. Next up, we've got these 400-metre freestyle heats, 7 of them to bring you.
In the North Pools, the female 400-metre freestyle heat 1.
Our first heat is going to be Emma Jennings for Cambridge, Kiana Woodhead for Northumbria, and Elizabeth Waddington for Royal Holloway. I'm just going to get a quick drink, and I'll be back with you ever so shortly.
In the Southport Heat 1, open medal, 400-metre freestyle, 5:09.72, metres strong. Focus over the Southport, 5:10.19. Southport.
All right. We are beyond halfway in our first heat of the 400 free. We have some messages coming in. Good luck to Georgie Mundy in the 400 free. Love mum and dad. Good luck to Izzy Jones in heat number 3 and go Lancaster. Go Amy in heat 3 lane 7. I will read these out again when we get to them, don't worry. Go Amy again for heat, oh, popular Amy, isn't she? Heat 3 lane 7 in the 400 free. Thank you, Victoria and Madeleine. Come on, Holloway. Yeah, Royal Holloway with Elizabeth Waddington in this heat right now. And please can you wish Rebecca Somerville happy 18th birthday. Wow. Heat 3 lane 4. Excellent. From Mum, Dad, Hannah and Adam. '18th birthday, celebrating at BUCS on a Sunday in Sheffield. That's quite a good way to do it, I think. Because you know what? You can have a great achievement, represent your university at the biggest British university event there is for swimming, and then you go home in the evening after you've had your post-race pint of milk, and then you have a few pints of something else. What a day! We come towards the conclusion of heat number 1. .540 for Elizabeth Waddington. 13 seconds quicker than her entry time. Well done, Elizabeth. Kiana Woodhead, 5:44, just outside her own best. And Emma Jennings, 5:52, 6 seconds quicker for her. A good start to our run of 7 heats. Heat number 2 coming up in just a moment. Taking part in heat number 2, Lucy Summers for Northumbria, Lucy Thompson for Kent, Ahalia Lettenberger for Loughborough, Lucy Arlo for Chester, Isabel Harry for Southampton, Lucy Allman, Northumbria, Grace Chaffee for Cardiff Met, Anna Campbell for Glasgow, Abby Kane for Stirling, and Millie Newsom for Leeds Beckett.
So in 5, Holland is the lead. 2:25 from Chapman. 2:15.
BUCS record para in the last one. SA. Got like 4:54 or something, and the record was 5. Men 403. Sam Downey.
Well done, Sam Downey, broken the BUCS Para S8 400 meter record in the previous heat in the South Pool. So a new BUCS Para swimming record has gone.
We are back with you. Just before we get on to heat 3, just want to double check something from heat number 2. I'll make that a new box record for Halia Lettenberger in the S7. Representing Loughborough, already got a couple this weekend. That is another one to her bow. And then I'll also just check on Abby Kane likewise. So 2 new box records in that heat we've just had for the para category. So well done to Abby Kane for Stirling and Ahalia Lattenberger for Loughborough. We had a lot of box records this weekend. Right, in heat number 3, Ella Pemberton for UCL, Lois Davies for Cardiff Met, Neve O'Meara for Northumbria, Katie Trumper for Newcastle, Rebecca Somerville for Aberdeen, Kimberly Brudenal for Stirling, Alicia Corver for Bristol, Amy Sewell for Durham, Isabel Jones for Lancaster, and Alex Coy for Dundee. And now we have some good luck messages coming in. First of all, happy birthday, Rebecca Somerville, 18 years of age today at the BUCS Short Course Championships. What a day. Can she top it off with some more great performances this weekend? Thank you, Angela, for pointing that one out for us. And also big shouts for Go Amy, that's Amy Sewell, the 20-year-old representing Durham in lane number 7. Madeline and Dylan cheering on very proudly. Thank you, guys. What sort of times we're looking at here? 4:45s to 4:55s-ish. And another Go Amy from Victoria, thank you. Oh, you mentioned it earlier as well, didn't you? Yeah. So Victoria, Dylan and Madeline, the Amy Sewell fan club. Now 4 of the girls in this seat alone, O'Meara, Trumper, Somerville and Brudenal, all in their first year of BUCS racing. In fact, Alex Coy, I imagine, will be as well at 18 years of age this year. What an experience, eh? And they've probably only started uni in what, September, October, and already look at this on the global stage being streamed. We know we've got people watching all around the world. How cool is that? BUCS, of course, operating in when I say multi, lots and lots and lots of various sports. I don't think there's a sport that BUCS don't get heavily involved in and have major championships for. Rebecca Somerville and Neve O'Meara lead the way at 3:50. Final stages. Is it going to be a birthday win for the teenager turns adult at the BUCS Short Course weekend? If you want to have a few drinks of something tonight to celebrate, and it will be a win for Somerville for 43.28. Well done, Rebecca. Representing Aberdeen, a few seconds quicker than her entry. Neve O'Meara in second, 4:44. Again, 6 seconds quicker. Some great times. We are deeper into the morning now at 10:10. We had it was a very bleary-eyed 8 o'clock. I arrived in here at least. Third place in the heat on the far side, Alex Coy. Another one in a, mentioned again, first year of BUCS competition. We move into heat number 4. In heat number 4, Emma Wiggins for Southampton, Becca Dunn for Chester, Georgie Monday for East Anglia, Alicia Bright for Cardiff, Lauren Heppel for Brookes University, Phoebe Broster for Surrey, Polly Marshall for Birmingham, Olivia Church for Kent, Rebecca Augier for Durham, and Maddie Harrison for Reading. Lovely message has come in from Anne Norton. Just want to say we are proud of our granddaughter, Amber Norton, for competing and look forward to seeing her race. Love you, Amber. That's lovely. Nanny Ann getting involved on the YouTube chat. What a world we live in, eh? And also go Ella, heat 6 in the 400 free. That's Ella Took in lane 3 in the next race. Archie heat 6, this is 4. So we have, just to remind you where we're going with this session, we got up to heat number 7 in these 400 freestyles. And then we'll have 4 heats in the 4x50 medley competition. So I think we're going to run through until about, let's have a think. About 10:45, I would say, this session. We're going to go through until. Then we'll have a break and come back at 12:10 for our later sessions, later heat, sorry, and then our finals. Make sure you're aware, 3:30, not 4:30, 3:30 our finals this afternoon, okay? More messages coming in, great to see, thank you for getting involved. Thank you from Glasgow. Yes, Rebecca's 18th, she had the best time this weekend at her first BUCS. Good luck to all the other swimmers, especially those from Aberdeen University. You are allowed to be loyal to one university, Angela, that's absolutely fine. And from Nicola, Zoe Shark, you star. We're proud of you, so proud of you. Lots of love from Mum and Dad. Zoe Causey. I think Zoe's already competed today, hasn't she? Into the final stages then of our heat number 4. Polly Marshall, 4:39, and Phoebe Broster, 4:40. That might be the first time Polly's gone sub 4:40. I know Phoebe Broster has. In third place, Maddie Harrison on the far side, 4:42. Couple to close out. Becca Dunn for Chester in 1. And in 7, Olivia Church in Kent. Tell you what, some of those swimmers look naturally absolutely exhausted, don't they? I'm sure I would too. On to 8, number 5. We're going to see Charlotte Paynton for Northumbria, Alyssa Basinger for King's College, India Marshall for Aberdeen, Emily Riech for Aberdeen, Lucy Cadden for Sheffield Hallam, Madeline Latendra for Oxford, Madison Liddell for Birmingham, Francesca Cullen for Manchester Met, Amelia Mardell for Aberdeen, and Almadina Visavales for Cambridge. Now, in the fastest heat of this, which is going to be swum later, we go fairly solidly under 4:10. So any of the girls right now, they're, you know, we often say, we always say that it doesn't mean the fastest heat, that's the only place you can win medals. If you put in a worldie, like your PB by double-digit seconds, you can absolutely, in these long-distance events, get yourself on the podium without being in that fastest heat. It is simply the 3 fastest times across the event that take the medals. We just pop the fastest 10 qualifiers into the final heat rather than spread them out over the last few, which is the general way of doing things when they are qualifying for finals tonight. Oh, look at this on the far side. Mardell and Cullen will stretch the field out. Time to say big thank you to our event partners. First of all, New Balance, kit supplier, and offering athletes here the chance to get their personalised merchandise for the BUCS Short Course 2024. Go to bucs-shop.com. bucs-shop.com, and you can get kits specifically around this event to remember it. Maybe it's your first one or your last one. Remember the occasion. bucs-shop.com, get your 2024 BUCS Short Course kit. And also proud to be partnering with the Milk Every Moment campaign, the OG sports drink. You don't need all these expensive protein drinks. Milk full of vitamins, minerals, and your protein. The perfect after-event drink. And it's going to cost you next to nothing when, I remember when I was a student, on a budget is putting it lightly. I think during my 4 years at uni, west of England, I think I kept the pasta and beans trade going in this country. Big shout out to Abby Crawley, competing in the freestyle events this weekend for Swansea Uni. We've all been watching at home and are very proud of you. Love from Mum. What a mum. I'm sure there are an incredible number of proud parents and guardians and families. I have a 4-year-old, and it makes me proud when he cleans his teeth on his own. So to see your child compete at the highest level of university sports, it's just next level, isn't it? Francesca Cullen stayed all the way, those two with Amelia Martel, the entirety of those 400 metres. 4:31s for the pair of them, split by just 0.5 of a second. Then we jumped down to India Marshall, 4:33.82. Well done, girls. 5 down, 2 to go for the time being. We're going to move on to heat number 5 in just a few seconds. We've got the men's competition likewise going again all morning too, and into the afternoon. That's on the South Pool. My colleague Jono is commentating on those ones for you. It's been my pleasure to cover the entirety of the female competition this weekend. Go right through to the finals as well. Hope you are enjoying it also. Righty-ho, heat number 6. Emma Fleming for Birmingham. Katie Sherlock for Bath, Sophie Lawrence for Oxford, Ella Took for Stirling, Talia Staines for Durham, Libby Gordon for Southampton, Isabel Wood for Edinburgh, Delphine Riley for Surrey, Mary Mashenko for Aberdeen, and Sophie McClure for Birmingham. A couple more nice messages coming in. Just been reading through the previous ones as well. It's nice to go back and look at them all. Good luck to Delphine. Love Mum, Dad and Elodie. Delphine's currently in lane number 7, representing Surrey. Came in with a nice 4:27. And I make this her first ever BUCS event as well. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, Elodie. And also from Joe, keep the live streams coming. I love following British sports from down under. Well, we love having you with us. And I can't imagine, what is the time over there, Joe? I always just think of it as like 12 hours, but you've got like 4 time zones, haven't you? It must be midnight or maybe even before that. We're so proud of you, Charlotte Williams. Love Mum, Dad and brother Daniel. They're the ones I like to see. That's from Jana. Thank you for tuning in. We've not got long left in this session. Maybe about 15-20 minutes or so. We've got a few heats in the 4x50 medley, and just this one and one more to go in the 400s. That'll be the end of our session. Oh, 9:30 in Melbourne. Okay, 9:30 in Melbourne right now. I've done the classic Australia trip. Started in Sydney and work your way up the east coast to oh, what's the beach called that everybody goes surfing on? I'll think of it. It was good, it was great. We actually, on a slight tangent here, we loved Australia so much, we called our son Ozzie, O-Z-Z-I-E, to remember the holiday by. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is what's happening in the pool right now. In 4, Talia Staines for Durham leading the way. Going to get pushed right towards the wire though. In 7 and 8 with Delphine Riley and Mary Mashenko. Delphine's finishing strong. 426s, 427s and 428s. And a nice message for love you, Maddie, you did amazing and can't wait to see you later. Yes, this is the last day. They will be making their way home or to university dorms once again from about 6 p.m. this evening, once it's all done and dusted. This is heat 7, last one for the time being. We'll see heat number 8 later on tonight. I keep saying tonight, it's late afternoon, isn't it? Kezia Titterton in 0 for Nottingham. Kaylin Hall for Aberdeen in 1. Abby Mitchell for Swansea. Jess Arundel for Bath. Belinda Britton for UCL. Harriet Oxley for Bath. Ruby Wheeler for East Anglia. Emily Forward for Swansea. Molly Fisher for Manchester Met. And Laura Sharp for Swansea. And Kevin Wheeler says, go Ruby, Ruby, Ruby in heat number 7. Well, here she is, Kevin. Now, I am very confident, in fact, I'd say 99%. I used to commentate on Ruby in the East Anglia, sort of East region, county and club competitions. And Kevin, if it's you, I have vivid memories, and I might be getting this wrong, of you bellowing Ruby's name at the back of the stands. I could barely hear myself commentate. Good memories. And here she is at BUCS in her first year. And from Ellie as well. Yes, it is the Wheelers, isn't it? 100%. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Also from Lucy George, so proud to have 2 daughters swimming at BUCS. Go Abby George swimming for Leicester and Sophie George swimming for Sheffield Hallam. They went different ways. Look at that. Oh, is there home advantage for Sophie here? Sophie will know this pool incredibly well. But good luck to her and Abby. We've also got Go Evie. So proud of you. There's a lot of proud loved ones here, aren't there? The love really coming in now to the chat. This is fantastic. Keep it up, guys and girls. And Joe says, I had a group photo with the BUCS women's football team during the University Games in Taipei in 2017, as well as a team photo with the BUCS fencing team at the University Games in Napoli 2019. That is like impressive, right? I am astonished at that, Joe. Were you in Taipei and Napoli just following BUCS sport, or is this a massive coincidence? Jess Arundel Leads the way for Bath, the 19-year-olds. In 5, Harriet Oxley in 2nd. They'll go out again. They're still in this in 0. Kezia Titterton over in 7. Emily forward. And then 8, Molly Fisher. No one's out of this. The love pouring in. Good luck, Maddie. I love you, and I know you'll do great. Can't wait to see you later. That's from the chat, by the way. That's not me. That's not a personal message to Maddie from myself. That is on the online chat. Let's make this clear. Well, look at this, from start to finish. What a swim from Jess Arundale, 4:18.01. And that is currently in provisional gold medal position. Phillida Britton, 4:21 in silver. And in 3rd place was Kezia Titterton, 4:21. And we've got one more heat to come, but it's later on. So they stand right now as the top 3 times until they're beaten. All the entrants in that fastest heat later tonight have got entry times faster than 4:18. And now we go 4x50 medley racing. Great way to end the session. 4 of these heats. We're going to see heats 7, 8, 9 and 10. George says, so proud of Delphine's first BUCS. I'm sure you are, George, and thanks for the commentary. Thank you for tuning in and giving me some content to read out. Good luck to the fantastic Leeds Beckett team. Special love to Agarad or Harry from Mum Dad. Is that Ewan? Tess and Bonnie? I mean, my name's Ewan. You can spell it so many ways, can't you? Agarad, she's had a couple of golds this weekend, hasn't she, already? She's also one of our Olympic team. Oh, the pride going through the roof, I'm sure. Right, first up, Liverpool, Marjon, Durham, Cardiff Met, Portsmouth, Sheffield Hallam, Leeds Beckett, Stirling and Newcastle. Now these can chop and change, especially the 4x50s when it's the freestyle, a little bit closer, but here on the medleys, depending on, like, you could literally have a team here with a world champion in the breaststroke, a European champion in the butterfly, etc., etc. So you will see these go back and forth wildly as these progress. Leading in 5, it's Portsmouth. Pompey off the south coast. Bit of a drive up for Pompey. In 8 for Stirling. And in 3, on their way back, that is Cardiff. Portsmouth lead Stirling and Cardiff into the final leg, but there's a change already because Stirling, their third team, are going to kick on in the final 50 and overhaul the long-time leaders Portsmouth. And they'll bring home the heat win in heat number 7, 2:01.19. They were at 2:04.6. Portsmouth, strong swim for them. Well done, 2:02 for the girls. And Cardiff in third place. These are qualifying for finals, by the way, these last 3 heats now. And just to round off the query around Joe's career and international travel, which we're all invested in now, I was the Lebanese delegation in charge of the judo team, being British born. It was one of my goals to have moments with the British team. At least it made me feel British this way. Nice one, Joe. I love that. And you ended up in Australia, as you do. It feels like a completely natural way to finish. Right, heat number 8, Aberdeen, Birmingham, Surrey, Swansea, Bath, Manchester Met, East Anglia, Plymouth, Sheffield Hallam and Bath Team 2. Got a good luck to Newcastle. Cam, you love Maddie, we get it, man. Get a room, you two. Let us know which university you're all supporting. There's lots of names here, of course, 4 girls per team. So let me know what team they are in so we can give them a shout out at the right time. Go East Anglia. They're in lane 6 in this one. That is from David. There we are, just ever so short delay. Go Birmingham, says MJ. Birmingham Team 2 in lane number 1. They've also got their first team in the next heat. Go Plymouth. Go Zoe Shark. Bon chance. Zoe Causey in the Plymouth team. They are in lane number 7. We'll get underway shortly. There's the 4 magic whistles. Now, insider information, you'll almost, up and down the country, across the world, you'll always hear like the 4 short whistles to let the racers know that, right, race is starting in a few seconds. Officially, it's not 4 whistles, it's a series of short blasts on the whistle, but everyone always does 4. I want to hear a 3 or a 5 or something. Everyone always does 4. It's a series of short blasts. If you ever hear more than 4, put it on a postcard, pop it in the letterbox to Ewan Dunlop at Sports Commentary, and it will never reach me. Go Surrey. Go lane 6. Go Georgie, love mum. Go Nottingham. Oh, they're flying in now, guys. This is what we want to see. So we've got East Anglia. Go Birmingham. Go Plymouth. Go Hallam. Go Surrey. Go Nottingham. This is wonderful. And go Nottingham, swim fast Lola. Well, Manchester Met lead the way over Swansea and Surrey. If you've got a strong butterfly, you're at a big advantage. Surrey and in 5 Manchester Met, they will switch places at the top, both of them under 130. Final leg, these don't hang around, do they? This is a strong finish from Surrey, good second half to this race. Coming through in 4 though, look at Bath. They were in 3rd 50 metres ago. Flying through the middle of the pack. Can they catch Surrey in 2? Beyond the final touch, Surrey's going to hang on. 155.77, Bath 155.99. Manchester Met, the early leaders, finishing 3rd place. Are any of these times going to do it for A and B finals? Look pretty good times to me. The 155s, I think that's going to be around about the A final peripheral time. How did it go for Liverpool in the last heat? Fraser asks. You can just rewind. Everything is being streamed live. Just flick back. You can watch whatever you like. You might get to the end and think, you know what, that was so good, I want to watch it all again. But 12:10 will be our next set of heats coming up. So there will be a bit of a break between now and then. Oh, you are kidding me. Go Lola, we love you. Love from the Dunlop girls. My name is Ewan Dunlop. I have an affinity with anything Dunlop. Apart from when you go in a shop or something and say, oh, what's the name? Surname? Dunlop. And you say, like the tyre, or the trainers, or the tennis rackets. And they go, oh. From the Dunlop girls, there we go. If you don't believe me, ewandunlop.com. Jump on the website, give me some hits. You'll be the first people to visit in a while. EWAN Dunlop.com. I'll get my Google algorithm working. Not yet though. Stick on the stream for a bit, then afterwards. Birmingham, Nottingham, Cambridge, Edinburgh and Manchester all sub 30 seconds. One, two, three, four, 5 teams in front together. However, it is in Southern for Birmingham that are leading the way. Good luck, Emma Buchan and Aberdeen University. True Aussie grit after 4 years out of the pool. Mum and Dad are so proud of you. Thanks for sending that one in, Stuart. Aberdeen racing right now in lane number 9. Out of the pool for 4 years. That's brilliant. And that, you know what, you see that sometimes. That they where swimmers unfortunately go through juniors and they get to secondary school and they sort of drop the swimming a bit and they go back to university, they pick it up again because there's such a big sporting environment. That's great. Superb finish for Edinburgh in 4. Really, really strong second half. 156.02. And Birmingham solid throughout, 156.65. And Manchester, team 2 in lane 2. They'll round out your top 3. And Holly says, we live on Dunlop with Lola in Nottingham. What do you mean, on Dunlop? Is that like one of the dorms? Or what, residences on site in Nottingham? We live on Dunlop. Because there's a very small town in Scotland called Dunlop, and that is where my family is from. One of the originals. Right then, heat number 10. This is the last heat. Let's get serious. No more tangents, Ewan. Let's stick to swimming commentary. Last chance to get your messages in for this one. St Andrews, Bristol, Manchester Met 2, Stirling 2, Loughborough, Stirling, Sheffield Hallam, Leeds, Newcastle and Aberdeen Team 3. David Kelly says, go Ava, go Bristol Uni. We'll be watching closely. They are in lane number 1. And there is... It wouldn't feel right to get through a backstroke set of racing, kicking things off here, without at least one of the backstroke ledges not playing ball. Feisty little characters. Here's an interesting story for you. As I understand it, there's only one company in the entire world that make those backstroke ledges. They are really hard to get hold of. There's your golden nugget for the morning. Off we go. Last chance saloon to get into the medal final or the B final. Loughborough and Stirling, who went head-to-head last night in the men's and the women's 4x50 frees. Loughborough coming out on top in both of them. Stirling will be so keen for revenge tonight. Loughborough leading the way though. Stirling in 5, Sheffield Hallam in 6, and Stirling 2 in 3. So Stirling got 2 of their teams in this one. Stirling with 2 teams chasing Loughborough. They are formidable in the relays. And the lead will have no change whatsoever. If anything, Sheffield Hallam coming back into this, they might be 3rd or even 2nd here. 1/10 of a second behind Stirling Team 1 in 2nd place. So they've split the 2 Stirling teams. And on the freestyle, looking all wrapped up, isn't it, for Loughborough? But you know what? You don't win medals in heats. This is about qualifying for the medal final. And Loughborough and Stirling will do that. They might even shift their team about a bit ahead of the final race later on. This will be the last race of the day, the entire weekend, the 4x50 medleys. Stirling 2 come back into 3rd place to make it a Loughborough, Stirling top 3, Sheffield Hallam 157. Will that be enough to get them into the medal final later? We don't know yet. Potentially the B final if not. And that, folks, concludes racing for the final day's morning here at Ponds Forge International Sports Centre. Thank you so much for joining us online, whether you're watching us live or watching the replays of this at a later date. So, fantastic show so far. At 12:10, we do it again. We've got all of the earlier heats, so we've seen the 4 fastest heats in each event. Later on, we do the 4 fastest. So please do come back and join us. This is the BUCS Short Course Championship 2024 with New Balance and Milk Every Moment, live from Ponds Forge in the Steel City of Sheffield. Enjoy your break. Come back soon. We look forward to seeing you.
Glasses of milk for everyone all around afterwards, I think, and you should be milking every moment, and that's what we're going to introduce. Milk Every Moment, a new campaign to help students understand the benefit of milk on their sporting performance. An affordable, natural, versatile and widely available choice after exercise. Milk provides a whole host of nutrients, vitamins and minerals to help fuel your workouts. A great option if you are on a budget.
What's your favourite recipe to make using milk?
Mac and cheese. I was gonna go with strawberry milk. Pancakes.
Yeah. Nice.
With that in mind, let's talk about milk and BUCS being proud to promote the Milk Every Moment campaign.
Milk provides high quality protein which helps support muscle growth and repair, and B vitamins to assist with energy release. A glass of milk is great for refueling and repairing those tired muscles after a physical match.